Hey guys, a quick one from me today. Today's video is going to be a fun one because I'm going to tell you guys how to drink and still lose fat at the same time. So many people usually think that when they're trying to lose fat or trying to lose weight that they're unable to drink or they have to cut off alcohol completely. But that's a lie. And it's a lie because all you need to know is how to do it properly. Because going to the gym and losing weight, losing fat, doesn't mean you have to sacrifice the things that you enjoy in life. Remember that allow fitness not to consume your life, but rather to enhance it. So today I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips that I use in order to still be able to drink and lose fat on a cut. Tip number one, and the most important probably out of all the tips I'll give you, is to skip breakfast. The reason I'm saying that you should skip breakfast is because this will make your life a whole lot easier, because it will automatically force you to eat less. And the only way that you're going to lose fat is by consuming less food or burning more calories than your body expends. So by skipping breakfast, you've already skipped one meal during the day. So it will make your life a whole lot easier, and it will make fat loss easier. And should you decide to indulge later on in the evening, it's not going to do too much, if any, damage to your progress because you're eating one meal less. So the alcohol will just compensate for the meal. Tip number two is to use sugar-free mixers when you're drinking. And the reason I'm saying this is because usually when people drink, they tend to chase their drinks, yeah? And the chaser that you use, for example, if I were to have whiskey and I tend to have my whiskey with Coke, that Coke has a lot of calories, yeah? From the sugar. It's not to say that sugar is bad. Sugar is not bad. No food is bad, is what I always say. It's just that it has a lot of calories. So one easy way to minimize, because this is all about damage control, one easy way to minimize the amount of calories that you're taking in is to use sugar-free mixers. So if you're a guy who likes whiskey and you like to have your whiskey with Coke, you can instead choose to have your whiskey with a Diet Coke. Or just have the whiskey with water. Different journey, it's the same destination. Then that's something that's going to allow you to easily be able to save some of those calories for your drinking, and it's not going to damage your progress. Okay, tip number three. Try and get in a big meal that mostly has protein in it prior to drinking. The reason for this is, I don't know any science, so I'm not going to lie to you guys that the protein absorbs or I don't know any of that shit. Mine is just that one thing that people usually tend to skip on when they drink is protein. It's easy to go out and get foods that are high in fat and carbs, especially in any fast food joint. But those foods are usually lacking in protein. And in order for your body to retain muscle mass, which will allow you to burn fat on a cut, you need to make sure you're getting adequate amounts of protein. So make sure as much as possible to have a meal that majorly consists of a lot of protein prior to going out to drinking. And then you can save the calories that you normally have for carbs and fats and instead use that for alcohol. Yay! And last but not least, the fourth tip is not to take things too seriously. And when I say this, it comes full circle to what I said in my first tip, which is that use fitness to enhance your life, not to consume it. Remember, we want to be doing this for a long amount of time, and the only way to do that is to do something that's sustainable and that you can adhere to, which means that it has to fit into your lifestyle. Yes? So don't take it too seriously. If you know you're going to have a drink, go have your drink. Have your fun. Enjoy yourself. Go balls to the walls by all means. The only thing that I'd say is just make sure that the next day, for example, if you're drinking over the weekend, make sure like the next day you're back on track with your nutrition and your training. And I would advise that if you are planning on drinking, don't go to the gym the next day, because you're just going to sacrifice performance for no benefit at all. So if you're drinking, drink say on the last day of your workout week. For example, if you work out Monday to Friday or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, have your drinks Friday, Saturday so that you can have the weekend to rest and recover. So don't take things too seriously, just make sure you get back on track afterwards and you're in the go. Okay, so that's a quick one from me today. If you use these tips, I promise it's going to make your life a whole lot easier and you'll find that you are able to enjoy life and still get fit, which is a beautiful thing, isn't it? So if you've liked or found the video useful or informative, be sure to leave a like, click the notification bell down below so that you can be notified every single time I post. And with that being said, subscribe to the channel if you're new. New members are always welcome to the family. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I'll let you guys go, huh? I'm now offering personal training services which includes customized meal plans and workout programs tailored for you. And the reason I'm doing this is because most people who want to start training usually follow some cookie cutter programming which usually ends up getting them results in the beginning, but they always tend to plateau. And many of these people don't know how to properly track their nutrition in order to allow them either to lose fat or to gain weight if that's your goal. So I am currently offering personal training services. I'm going to link my email down below for those of you who are interested. And yeah, bye.